Welcome to Enemy Planet.
Hello. Hey, hello. Ooh, wee. 1 second, hang on. Cup of tea. Oh, and then I just set up that shot, made it all nicely framed, and now I can't see. Oh, hang on. Alright, that's good. Cool. Right, now I gotta turn that because I got this thing where I look at myself and then I can't see what's going on. Hello, YouTube, how's it going? This is my maybe 10th, 15th cup of chamomile tea for today. Basically, I've just discovered chamomile tea, and it's fantastic. So, I'm probably going a bit overboard with the chamomile tea, but I don't think too much chamomile is actually a thing. Like I don't think that's gonna cause any health problems or anything. So, what a chamomile tea. I'm more relaxed than I've ever been in my life. It's a very relaxing drink. Ow, hot though. So, alright, I decided to vlog tonight for a few reasons. One, I simply have not been vlogging enough recently, and it's not on. So vlog more, Prince Panda. The second reason was I was watching Toki Doki Traveller, who's one of my favourite vlogs. I only discovered her a couple of weeks ago, and I've just been watching her vlogs constantly because she's amazing and her vlogs are great. And tying into point 3, she's vlogging from Japan. And those people that know me, I don't think anyone I actually know watches these videos. I don't know who watches these videos. YouTube told me that someone in Malaysia watched one of my videos. I don't know anyone in Malaysia, but hey, if you're watching this one, hey, good to see you. Hot chamomile. What was I talking about? Tokidoki Traveller, right. Japan. Okay, so, just then, I was rereading, for about the 3rd time in a couple of months, my absolute all-time favourite book, Lady and the Monk by Pico Aya, 4 Seasons in Kyoto. I discovered this book months ago, sometime this year, when I was basically just reading every book on Japan that the library had. I just went to the little section on the 3rd floor. The library here is beautiful, by the way. Little section on the 3rd floor, and I found this little travel guide section, and I found Japan, so I hired pretty much every book, I think, on that shelf and read through them all. And I discovered Lady and the Monk. Pico Aya, the guy that writes this, is an incredible writer. He's got an amazing mind. He sees the world with these eyes of a true poet and has the ability to transcribe and get these ideas across as well. And I also read, I'm now on a mission to read everything he's ever written. So I just yesterday finished Sun After Dark by Pico Aya. By the way, this is again me on a little tangent. I'll edit some of this out, but this is basically me getting completely lost in conversation. So Sun After Dark, which was a collection of stories, he's a travel writer, but he's been doing it for years. So there's a collection of short stories of places all around the world that he's visited. And it was incredible. I think Sun After the Dark was him geographically placing all the beautiful quotes from writers and authors he'd read from his lexicon library in his mind, and finding the places to put them, finding the places to place them around the world, because he'd often tie his experiences into quotes from amazing writers that he'd read. So, I was reading Pico Aya's Lady and the Monk. It's a non-fiction. It's about him living in Kyoto for a year. I highly recommend you read it. It's my favourite book. The first time I finished it, boom, it skyrocketed right to #1. A couple of weeks later, I was like, forget it, I'm going to read it again. And then earlier tonight, because I finished his other book yesterday, and I haven't been to the library to get one of his other books, but I bought this, I started reading it again. So, again, long-winded, run around, cut to point. I was reading Lady and the Monk by Pico Aya. And for a long time, I've been drawn to Japan. I don't know why. I have ideas on why, but I'm not 100% certain. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved Japan. Chamomile, so good. I've loved Japan. I wanted to live there. I took Japanese at high school. I didn't pay much attention because I was too busy being cool. Don't be cool, kids. Do the opposite, be uncool. It's way better. I promise. So derailed again. I can never focus on a thing. I always get confused. I distract myself. It's crazy. Japan. So I've always wanted to live in Japan. Always. Since I can remember. We used to have Japanese homestays with us, and they would teach me origami and words like oyasumi nasai and hajime mashite. And now I studied a bit of Japanese just on my own with my last girlfriend who was Japanese. And now I can hold like a basic conversation, which is pretty cool. A very basic conversation. But always loved Japan, always, 100% always. And as I was reading tonight, literally like 20 minutes ago, and as soon as I had like this string of thoughts, I thought I had to vlog about it. I was reading my favourite book, and I realised I'm 27, I have some money in the bank, not a lot, but enough, money I've saved over the last couple of years. It's entirely within my power to live in Japan for a bit. Just to see why it's been calling me my whole life. Just to see if I really will love Japan as much as I do in my head and through the eyes of the vlogs, the people in the vlogs that I watch. Tokidoki Traveller, love you. I'll even put a link to your vlog in the description of this video. And the, 6-7 books that I've read recently, all non-fiction about Japan. The blogs that I read, thisjapaneselife.org was my favourite. The only problem is I've now read everything on that blog. I've read everything. So there's nothing new from Japan from there. But I realised I could do it. It's possible. It's within my grasp. So this is my plan, and I'm telling you, the lovely viewers of Enemy Planet, because I don't know who watches this. I know my little nephew, Mr. Red. Go check out his vlog. Red Tiger. He's watching. I know. Chamomile. Yeah. So this is my plan. This is my plan. I'm going to save. I need a bit more. A few more thousand, and I should be good. Save next year, once I buy more guitar equipment and a new camera, because this one's not mine that I'm using and it's a bit old. Once I've gotten that stuff out of the way, put some money aside, more money aside, I'm going to go to Japan just for as long as I can afford. Hopefully maybe a month. And I think I'll go to Hokkaido. Reading about it, apparently Hokkaido is perfect because you can see the rural Japan, the busy nightlife Japan, the temples. You can really get to experience all the seasons of Japan in Hokkaido, from what I've read. So my plan is, and I'm hoping to maybe do this with a friend the first time, go to Japan for as long as I can afford, hopefully about a month, maybe more, hopefully more, and just see if I love it as much as I think I would, and then come back and save again. And if I go to Japan and I think, good, there's an affirmation there of my lifelong obsession almost with Japan. If I go, right, there is a reason. It is my home that I've never been to, and I love it as much as I hope that I will. Then I'll go over again in a few years, once I've saved some more. But this time on a working holiday visa. Get a job, stay there for a year, and if I still love it, try and upgrade to just a regular visa and live in Japan for as long as I want, I guess. But it's just, I was reading this book, go read it, it's amazing. It changed the way I view the world in a lot of ways. I was reading it and, chamomile. I was reading it and, I just had this string of thoughts just flash through my mind, and these visions, and it was like all the things relating to Japan that I've been experiencing throughout the year just kind of fell into place and just kind of clicked, and this one realization, this one moment, and let me just check the camera's still recording. And it all just clicked in this one moment, and this one realization that I'm an adult, I have some money. It's entirely within my power to make this dream happen. And I almost felt nervous at the prospect. I almost had like a little heart flutter. But I was also lit with such an excitement that this might actually happen. So, Japan. I'll make a toast. I know it's bad luck to toast with water, but I don't know about chamomile tea. We'll find out. Japan, I've loved you for a long time. I've watched you from afar. I've been enamored and obsessed with your mystery for many years. And I would like to propose a toast with which I say to you, my bond, my word, I'm coming to find you. To Japan. And chamomile tea is good. I hope they have chamomile tea in Japan. See, Japan has cool stuff. It does. They have, I mean, the food there changes by the season. Restaurants will completely redo their menu each season. So the meals reflect the mood of nature, which I think is really cool. And it draws, I think, almost unnaturally, these romantic hearts seem to fall in love with Japan. A lot of the way that people do with Paris. I think Japan has a similar draw to it, especially reading Pikawaya. He talks about that. The lost and the romantics always seem to find their home in Japan. I like to think of myself as a bit of a romantic. Oh, I came up with a name. Oh, I came up with a name for a band, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, Self-Inflicted Sadness. Yeah. No, I was thinking of Sorry, sidetrack. If I had a band, it would be called Self-Induced Sadness. Have you seen my guitar, by the way? My new one? I bought myself an electric guitar. Alright, well, thank you, YouTube. Thank you, Enemy Planet viewers. If there are, it's like 10:30 on a Tuesday, 10:30 at night on a Tuesday. I just had this string of thoughts, and thought I had to vlog about it. I had to tell someone, and so I told you guys, and yeah, that's basically it. I'm gonna sign off now. Finish this cup of chamomile. I'll probably have another one like straight after this because it's really, really good. I'm a bit obsessed with herbal tea at the moment. That's an understatement. I am entirely obsessed with herbal tea at the moment. This is literally probably more than my 10th cup today. Luckily it's cheap, which is nice. And it doesn't have like the horrible... I get like panic attacks with caffeine. I had to completely cut out caffeine because coffee was just giving me panic attacks. Herbal tea is great. It's got medicinal qualities and relaxes you. Chamomile tea. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully, ultimately, I will be vlogging maybe in the next 2 years, in about 2 years' time, maybe somewhere around there. I'll be doing this vlog, but from Japan. I don't know. I'm excited by the prospect. It's really possible. Thanks for watching. To sum up, Japan, awesome, hope to live there. Read Lady and the Monk and drink chamomile tea. And watch Tokidoki Traveler, because she's an amazing vlogger. Oh, and please check out the rest of my videos, because, there's a whole lot of other stuff on here as well.